And joining us for more on this is NewsNation's political editor, Chris Stirewalt. Chris, we know that they had huge access, and Franklin Foer had huge access on this, interviewed 300 people, and yet there are passages like Biden's advanced years were a hindrance, depriving him of energy. In private, he would occasionally admit he was tired. They can't be happy with this.
Well, if that's as bad as it gets, then they're going to be pretty relieved. I mean, we can remember during the Trump administration, every 6 weeks there was a new book with more shocking allegations and revelations than the last. I would imagine this book, when it is read in its entirety, is probably a very flattering picture of Biden. But certainly the reason for that chart that Kelly showed about Biden's approval, disapproval, the number one thing driving Biden's disapproval is his age. Even as voters have softened in their estimation of the economy and are expressing more optimism, even as Biden's numbers have twitched up just a little here and there, concerns about Biden's advanced age, and we're talking here 65, 70% of voters, lots and lots of Democrats, anything that hints that he is not up to scratch and he's not able to do that, that's going to be harmful for the narrative that the White House is trying to fight.
There are also in this book surprising details when President Biden was actually quite brusque with China's President Xi in a Zoom conversation with him about Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Xi tries accusing the United States of having bioweapons labs in Ukraine. Quote, the book says, quote, Biden's struggle to keep his cool. You know better than that. This is crap. Stop mouthing nonsense Russian talking points. I know you know that, so give me a break. Are you surprised?
Oh, Joe Biden, the Scranton Joe, this is definitely that's the Biden. You know, we've heard good parts of that and we've heard bad parts of that from Biden. We've heard staffers talk about that he has a temper and that he barks at people and snaps at them. But the persona that Joe Biden likes and that he wants to put forward is a tough talking, plain spoken kind of guy from Scranton, PA. And I think that definitely lines up with that image.
Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.